If you're planning to buy a house in Maryland, it is crucial to understand the entire home buying process here. So this week, I'm walking you through everything that happens from the moment your offer gets accepted to the closing table and all the steps in between. So if you're thinking about buying a home, this video is for you. Let's get started. Hi everyone, my name is Petena Thomas. I am a realtor here in Montgomery County, Maryland. Thank you for being here on my channel. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy this content, consider subscribing. It helps me to keep providing valuable information to you. In Maryland, we use a standard real estate contract prepared by agents like this one. It includes critical details like the offer price, the earnest money deposit, down payment, mortgage terms, and contingencies like the inspection or the finance contingency. So after the offer is accepted, you typically need to submit an earnest money deposit. A lot of people confuse the earnest money deposit with the down payment. They're two totally different things. So this earnest money deposit, it demonstrates your commitment to the purchase and is usually held in an escrow account until closing. Most of the time, this goes towards your closing costs. So the amount varies, but it's often around 1 to 3% of the purchase price. If the deal falls through due to contingencies outlined in the contract, such as the inspection issues or financing, you may be entitled to get your deposit back. However, if you back out without valid reason, the seller may be entitled to keep it. This is why understanding contingencies is so critical. So after the earnest money deposit, we focus on contingencies to protect you. The home inspection contingencies, it allows a licensed inspector to thoroughly examine the property. So depending on their findings, you can request repairs, negotiate credits, or back out of the deal and get your deposit returned. The inspection phase is one of the most important parts of the home buying process. It typically lasts 7 to 10 days. So you'll hire a professional home inspector to assess the property's condition, including the foundation, roof, plumbing, electrical systems, and more. So if the inspection reveals major issue, you can request repairs, negotiate a price reduction, or even walk away from the deal if your contract includes an inspection contingency. For buyers in competitive market, waiving this contingency can place your offer more appealing, but it also carries significant risks. So I always highly recommend getting an inspection contingency in place. So simultaneously, your lender would be working to finalize your mortgage, and that's where the finance contingency comes into place. It provides a safeguard for you, allowing the lender a set of number of days to officially approve your loan. And at the end of this period, they'll issue a conditional commitment letter, which is typically just a formality when working with a reliable lender. However, it's a valuable formality that offers a peace of mind. So another important contingency built into that is the appraisal contingency, which ensures the property is valued at the purchase price or higher by a third-party appraiser. So the lender wants to make sure that the property is worth the amount of money you're paying for it. So if the appraisal comes in lower, you can renegotiate the price, pay the difference, or in some cases, back out of the deal while protecting your earnest money deposit. And this phase, it usually lasts 20 to 25 days, and the lender begins working on this as soon as your offer is accepted. So when buying a condo or a property with an HOA, you'll have the opportunity to review the community's financials and their bylaws since you're making a financial investment. It's important to verify pet policies and rental restrictions if those apply to your situation. The financial review is critical because if the building lacks adequate funds for maintenance, unit owners, they may face an unexpected out-of-pocket expense. In Maryland, you have about 7 calendar days to review these documents. So during this period, you can withdraw from the contract based on the condo doc review and receive your earnest money deposit back. Now, if the home is not in an HOA or it's not a condo, you wouldn't have to worry about this contingency, of course. It only applies to properties within an HOA or properties that are condos. After clearing contingencies, ensuring clear title becomes the primary focus. The title company would research the property's background to verify that the seller has the right to sell and that there are no liens or encumbrances. You'll receive 2 title insurance policies, one for yourself and one for your lender, which protects you throughout your ownership if any ownership disputes arise. The title searches verify legal ownership and reveal potential issues by examining records of ownership, liens, legal descriptions, taxes, and judgments. So when financing, lenders usually arrange the title search and includes it in its loan fees. So the goal here is to ensure you have clear title without existing claims or defects. And during this process, the title company would create a plot map of the property just to confirm its boundary lines and ensure all fences and structures are within the property limits. I mean, you would hate to move into your home and find out that the left side of what you thought was your backyard, it doesn't belong to you, it belongs to the neighbors. You would hate that. So this is a very crucial step in the title search. Understanding these details is essential before completing the transaction. All right, so a few days before closing, your lender would provide the closing disclosure. The closing disclosure contains final details about the mortgage loan, including loan terms, your monthly payments, and fees. Usually the day before closing, you'll complete the final walkthrough with your agent to ensure everything is in working order and agreed upon repairs are completed. And if there's any issue arise during the walkthrough, they are always addressed at the closing table. The sellers might put money in escrow or issue a check just to cover unresolved repairs. Right? So it's closing day, and closing day is where everything comes together. You'll sign all the final paperwork, your loan will fund, and the property will officially become yours. Once the transaction is complete, the keys are handed over to you, and congratulations, you're a homeowner. That's the full process from accepted offer to the closing table. So if you found this video helpful, I think you'll enjoy this one right here. Check it out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.